Everybody, and welcome back to the Auto Show. Today we're going to start off with some automotive news. And to start us off with said news is this 2024 Honda CR-V. Now it might look like a normal CR-V, however, Honda's announced that they're going to be bringing this to the US as a hydrogen hybrid vehicle. Being a hybrid, you'll be able to refuel it with hydrogen and plug it in to replenish the hybrid battery. The hydrogen fuel cell CR-V will be replacing the outgoing Honda Clarity sedan that was solely sold in California from 2017 to 2020. This hydrogen-powered CR-V will join the Toyota Mirai and the Hyundai Nexo as the only 3 hydrogen-powered vehicles that are currently sold in the United States. We expect more updates as they gear up for production. If this piques your interest, make sure to inquire at Sakuchi Honda in Middletown, Rhode Island. General Motors announced that they'll be starting a Corvette sub-brand in 2025. With all of the Corvette products, including this beautiful Z06, but also an SUV and a 4-door coupe. Think of it as something similar to the Mustang and Mustang Mach-E. There are several versions of the C8 Corvette that will be joining the SUV and the 4-door coupe, including a hybrid and most likely a full electric Corvette sports car. General Motors claims the Corvette sub-brand and all the vehicles in it will have the design and driving dynamics of the Corvettes that we've gotten used to. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what they have up their sleeve, and if you think a Corvette is in your future, make sure to look at one at Cerrone Chevrolet Buick GMC in Attleboro. Good news in internal combustion land, the skunk works at Audi, even though they have been working on a lot of electric vehicles that are very fast, still make very, very fast gasoline cars, and most importantly, one of them's a wagon. The 2024 RS6 and RS7 are going to be packing 621 horsepower and an astounding 627 pound-feet of torque from their 4-liter twin-turbo V8. And of course putting all that power down through Audi's famous Quattro all-wheel drive. That's an increase of 30 horsepower and 37 pound-feet from the previous model, which was already super fast. Audi claims that both vehicles should be able to do 0 to 60 in around 3 seconds. And similar to the M buttons in a BMW M car, it will have customizable RS1 and RS2 drive modes as buttons based on how the driver would like the car to respond. And if I had the money, the RS6 Avant would be my choice because what's cooler than a super fast wagon? Everyone, it's good news. Dodge announced that its final year of the Challenger 2023, the Hellcat will yet again be able to be ordered in a 6-speed manual transmission. It makes me happy that the folks over at Dodge still value enthusiast input. I'm sure the automatic is a little faster, but there's nothing like rowing your own gears in a supercharged V8, let alone one that has over 700 horsepower. It makes me really happy that the folks at Dodge still value enthusiast input. I'm sure the automatic's a little faster, but there's nothing like rowing your own gears in a supercharged V8, let alone one that has over 700 horsepower and rear-wheel drive. And with everything becoming EV on the horizon, it's certainly something to be celebrated. If you want one of these brutes, make sure to reserve one at Elmwood CDJR in East Providence. Next up is the 2023 Prius, and I have to be honest, it actually looks really good. My question is, why haven't they looked like this the entire time? The powertrain is pretty impressive as well. It maintains over 50 miles per gallon and comes in at 194 horsepower or 220 horsepower variety depending on the configuration. A huge upgrade from the 121 horsepower of the outgoing model, over 10 seconds to 60. This means that the new Toyota Prius can accelerate 0 to 60 just as fast as my own Ford Fiesta ST. I am both stunned and saddened by this, but hey, that's progress. Well done, Toyota. After a brief stint away from us, the Fiat 500 is coming back to America, and this time it's coming back as an electric. The quirky 500e will most likely be powered by a 117 horsepower electric motor that sports a 32 kilowatt-hour battery pack, and that should give the car about 160 miles worth of usable range. It will offer a 10.3-inch touchscreen entertainment system with the familiar Uconnect 5 software we see in all the Stellantis products. It has a new and unique interior with a funky 2-spoke steering wheel and bucket seats. Expect to see these little guys on the road in late 2023.